Hi, so I'm going to be doing a video on letters this time. And for today's video, we're going to focus on vowels. So vowels are the letters A, E, I, O, and U. That looks like a V. And U. Alright. So A, E, I, O, and U. And vowels are letters that are placed in between consonants. I might be making this too complicated. I am. Okay, so we're just going to focus on the sounds that these letters can make. The sounds that A, E, I, O, and U make. So, A, so A can make an ah sound. And an ah sound has like a AH, so it's like a ah or an ah sound. It can also make an A sound. I guess I should give examples. In an ah sound, it's like watermelon. Yeah, so watermelon. Alright, you know what? We're not going to ignore the ah part. Just words like watermelon. Alright. The A is right here. It's the second letter. And watermelon, it makes a sound. So, watermelon. Watermelon. Alright. The A can also make, an sound is apple. Never mind, that's the same as watermelon. Watermelon, apple. Yeah, they're pretty much the same. So you can say the same thing with apple. Is apple. Watermelon. Alright. But at the same time, this A can make an A sound. For example, grape uses an A there. Grape. Grape. And in this time, the A sounds more like the letter A, whereas in this case, this A sounds like an sound. Watermelon, grape. Watermelon, grape. So those are a couple sounds that are made with the A. Now we'll go to the E. The E sound can have variations like eat. Eat. The EA kind of works together in this case. That's probably not a good example. We're going to do meet, as in to meet someone. Like how I met you guys. Meet and met. That's a great example. So meet. Alright. In this way, meet. You meet someone else. And it sounds like an E. The E sounds like an E in this word. However, if you say, I met you, it has a different sound where it sounds like it's an EH, like I met you. That's an sound right here. So there's meet and there's met. Now there's the I. Now the I can be in words like it or might or it might, and the might, that's like a small little bug. But yeah, I mean those are two good examples that we can find. So there's a it, which kind of sounds like an IHT, but it's spelled IT. Alright. Now, you might not know the word might, but you might also know the word might. That's spelled like this. And this is like if you're strong. So if you're a mighty person, you're also a strong person. And if you've ever been on a plane, you have been on a flight. And the I here has a I sound, where it's flight. You hear the I as an I instead of an it, where it's like a IHT kind of sound. So this is just showing you that there are different sounds, even though the same letter is used. So after there's A, E, I, O, and U, now there's the O. So there are things like toot. So if someone, really poor choice of word on my part to share with kindergartners is toot. Book. We'll do book. Much better. Alright. So the word book has the O. However, it's not, you don't read this like book. It's book. And it kind of has that H sound to it. Like OOH, like book. It sounds weird when you think about what letter you're using and that it's an O, and it's not, you don't say it book or boke, but it's book. Now there's spoke. And spoke is an example of when the O sounds like an O in this word. Spoke, spoke, or poke, which you should not do to each other if they're telling you to stop. Poke. Book, spoke. Now, and then there's another sound that I can think of with bok choy. That's a vegetable, and I believe it's spelled. I'm gonna Google it to make sure. Bok. All right, yeah. So it is just a B-O-K. Now bok choy is a vegetable. In fact, I'll show you guys an image if you want. I'm sure you guys want to see what it looks like. This is what bok choy looks like. It's a vegetable. It's used for some very hearty dishes, really good with nuts. Your parents might actually use this sometimes. Alright, so that's bok. So, we have spoke, poke, book, and bok. And those are different ways that people use the word O and how to speak those different letters. Now we have the U. So, words that have U in it are words like under. So I'm under the table, or I'm under the play structure because I'm the lava monster. I'm under something. So under, under. Even though this U is a U, it's not under or yunder, it's under. Words that have U that sound like U. Oh, okay, so cute. That's a word that we're going to see it said differently. So this U right here is said like a U. It's cute. You hear the U in it. Whereas in this one right here, you see under. So from all of this, what I'm trying to have you guys learn is that letters can sound different in different words. And that's what makes part of the English language kind of difficult, but as you guys talk more, try to practice with each other. Come up with words that have A, E, I, O, and U with each other, and see that when they have the same letter, that they make different sounds. So like book and bok, under and cute. They both have U's, but they sound very different in these scenarios. And let me know if this video was helpful. This might have been a little bit more difficult to understand for the kindergartners. And if it was a little too difficult, I will make it a little easier next time, and we'll focus more on just recognizing letters. But I hope you guys all enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys Thursday.